I had wanted to do a get ready with me video, and then I realized that the timing was gonna work out so that I could just go ahead and use a bunch of the products from the new Beauty Heroes elective box with Sappho products. I think they're calling it the Complexion collection. I wanted to do a video where I was gonna talk about what I view as the paradox of how Get Ready With Me videos on YouTube have evolved. And I think I might still do that and combine it with just like another sort of minimal makeup look. But today, I think I'm just gonna do sort of a regular Get Ready With Me video and show you these Sappho products in action. I'm gonna try and not make this overly chatty. I'll spend the most time talking about these products. I'll have all the information down below about how to pick up one of these boxes if you'd like. They come in different shade combinations. When you're seeing this on Sunday, the box will have already been released. So what comes in the box is a full size of the Sappho New Paradigm CC Cream, and you can choose from 1 to 5 different shades, from fair to dark or very dark, I believe. I went for the shade Light, which is the second lightest shade. I have everything out of the box because I have been testing everything. So I have the CC Cream in the shade Light, and then you get a corresponding concealer pot. This is also in the shade Light for me. And then you get a full size of the Sappho New Paradigm Vegan Mascara. And then where is the little foundation sample? All the boxes come with 2 or 3 foundation samples. Is that right? Okay, I thought, this is actually exciting. I'm discovering this on camera. I actually thought that I had only received 1 foundation sample, but it turns out I actually received 3. Let me find the one I've been testing. I have this new makeup organization system that you'll see in my upcoming makeup collection video. So I received 3 different foundation samples. These are actually worth $10 each, and depending on what shade you pick, you get 2 or 3 foundation samples in the box. So I've been testing Rachel, and then I also got Leisha and Lisa. Because there are so many shades of the Sappho foundation, they decided to make the full-size product the CC Cream, which comes in a more limited range of shades and makes it able to be paired with the concealer for the fair, light, medium and dark, I think, or something like that. So to use the CC Cream, this actually does have an SPF of 10 in it, but I like to put down something a little bit with more SPF in it first. And this is the Suntegrity 5-in-1 Natural Moisturizing Face Sunscreen in the shade Fair. So it actually pairs really well with a tinted CC Cream because there's not a lot of color in this Fair shade. I'm almost out of this, and I'm going to actually be getting another one soon. So what I've been doing is mostly blending the Suntegrity in and then going over top with a little bit of the CC Cream to sort of further blend it in. So this is the shade Light, and you'll see that it sort of doesn't look that light, but it does end up working on the skin. So you can see I just like to use fingers to apply that, and frankly, if the CC Cream had a little bit higher of an SPF in it alone, I would be fine with using it, but I really do like this pairing. They work very well for me, and where my skin has been at gives me kind of some extra moisture. You can see it leaves a nice dewy finish. You do have an option of layering the CC Cream with some of the foundation. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that just so you can kind of see the places where I sort of would want a little bit of extra coverage on my face are really just kind of right in this band around my nose and a little bit on my cheeks. I've tested this a couple times, the foundation, and it's very lightweight as far as I'm concerned. This is the shade Rachel. And again, I just like to use my fingers for this, but if you're a brush person, that also works. I do have a makeup sponge. So for the concealer, this is what the shade Light looks like, and I have to say, It's a little bit light for me to use as a kind of its own concealer. But the way that I have found that I like it the most is I'll do a little bit of my regular concealer, and then I like doing that light Sappho concealer just kind of right in the deepest hollows where I tend to get the most dark. The nice thing about the concealer, the pot concealer, is that I found it works really well or equally well over powder or under powder, which is interesting because it's a cream product. But a lot of times I'll sort of do all of this powder and then feel like I want a little bit of extra coverage because my under eye circles have been very aggressive lately. So I've been wanting some extra coverage, and so just a little bit of this dabbed into the hollows over powder also really works. And you can see I only do very targeted powdering. I like really sort of dewy looking skin for the most part. So you can see that's the shade Light, and I do think it's on the lighter end. I like the CC Cream in Light, but I almost feel like I would have done well to get the concealer in a shade up, but unfortunately I think that that's just the way their color matching goes. It's nice for highlighting, I guess I would say. You can see that that brings a little bit of extra brightness to my under eyes. So that's the complexion pretty much done with those Sappho products. Let me move on to brows and the rest of my makeup quickly, and I'll pause again and chat when we get to the mascara because I have thoughts. For any sort of simple eye look that I'm gonna do that doesn't involve eyeliner, I end up starting by curling my eyelashes, just giving them a really good curl to sort of open up my eye area. Okay, then I'm gonna show you my 3-product super minimal eye that I've been doing. I do a little bit of the Jillian Dempsey Eye Dew all over my lid, just to kind of give a wet, glossy lid look. I've been loving this product. I'm gonna tightline the upper waterline with a little bit of black gel liner, and then smudge a little bit of cream shadow on the lower lash line, just because my particular eye shape and face does well with a little bit of subtle definition on the lower lash line. So let's talk about the Sappho New Paradigm Mascara for a minute. This is very different than the Fit Glow Mascara, which is the other mascara that Beauty Heroes recently featured in an elective makeup box, which I still have and really like. They're completely different formulas. This Sappho mascara is most similar to something like Glossier Lash Slick or the Well People mascara. It's a similar sort of wand, as opposed to the Fit Glow wand, which is much more like an eco version of Benefit Bad Gal or somewhat Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's a sort of fluffy, natural bristle wand, which you all probably know at this point. The Sappho mascara it doesn't work exceptionally well on me. It's actually even a little bit more natural looking than Glossier Lash Slick on me, which I've also been testing. But more importantly, it does transfer and seem to smudge on me. However, keep in mind that mascara performance is exceedingly individual and just has to do with your own sort of natural chemistry, and actually eye shape and structure is very deterministic. The shape and structure of the contours and the bones and everything around your eyes are really going to dictate how eye makeup wears on you generally, in addition to all of the oils and sort of your natural chemistry. Okay, so truth be told, that's actually one of the best applications of this mascara I've ever gotten, and it could be because the tube has been open for about 2 weeks now and it's had a little bit of time to maybe thicken up, or yeah, but I actually do really quite like that. But see, I just blinked and it already transferred on the lower lash line, which is not the end of the world, but I don't really feel like I have that issue with other mascaras, so you have to be careful with it. So there's one coat on the other eye. I'm actually gonna try and build it up now and see what 2 coats looks like. So there is 2 coats versus 1 coat. I think I'm just going to leave my lower lash line bare for this look, but I think the moral of the story is, if at first you don't succeed, leave the mascara tube open for 2 weeks and try again, because I think that that's very pretty for sort of an everyday minimal makeup look. It's not super volumizing, but you know, it is a natural mascara with very good ingredients, lash conditioning, and it's pretty. I really like it today. I'm going to just quickly finish the rest of my face now. For lips, I'm going to do something just neutral and pretty. I'm going to line with Red Apple Lipstick Natural Lip Liner, do a very quick swipe of Bite Beauty Matte Lip Crayon in the color Leche, and then just a little bit of the Becca Liptuitive Lip Gloss, just kind of smooshed into the center and around. That's it for the makeup look. I hope you enjoyed getting to see all of the Sappho products in action. I would be curious to hear if this is something that you are intrigued by. It's a brand that has sort of a professional makeup feel to it, I think, and the person that founded it, I believe, is a professional makeup artist. It reminds me of sort of the eco version of something like Ket Cosmetics. I don't know how many of you know that brand. Wide color range. I think that if you have more challenging undertones the way that I do, and I know a lot of you do, it could be a great brand to look into. Yeah, I just think getting to try all of these products in an elective makeup box like this with Beauty Heroes is an awesome way to go. Plus getting all of these foundation shades to sample is great. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll have links and everything down below for you to peruse at your leisure. Thank you so much for being here. Expect to see more Get Ready With Me videos. It's really a video that I am revisiting in a way that I want to produce the type of Get Ready With Me's that I really enjoy watching, and that's kind of been my latest fixation in terms of YouTube. So hop over to Patreon if you would like to support L'Amour et la Musique and see bonus content, including live stream videos where I do Get Ready With Me's and Get Unready With Me's live and talk to you and answer your questions. I'll see you guys in another video really soon.